Want to make a podcast? Spotify's got a platform that lets you make one super easily, then distribute it everywhere, and even earn money. We like that. All in one place for totally free. It's called Spotify for Podcasters, and here's how it works. Spotify for Podcasters lets you record and edit podcasts right from your cellular telephone or your computer, so no matter what your setup is like, you can start creating today. Then you can distribute your podcast to Spotify and everywhere else, those other places that podcasts are heard.
Video podcasts are also available on Spotify, and when you want to take conversations with your fans to the next level, Q&As and polls are the best way to get them talking. With Spotify for Podcasters, you can earn money in a variety of ways, including ads and podcast subscriptions. And best of all, it's totally free, zero catch. We've been using it ever since we started How Long Gone. And ever since I discovered Spotify for Podcasters, I feel like having the option of turning off the Q&As and the polls on the user dashboard has really helped boost my creativity and take it to another level. I highly recommend giving it a try. Download the Spotify for Podcasters app or go to www.spotify.com/podcasters to get started. What's up? It's me, Jason.
What's up, Jason, you disgusting pig? How are you?
I'm good. It's a little early. We got a 9 a.m. pod Sunday morning. It was raining this morning when I woke up.
I'm so pissed, bro. This is not working for me. I look over, it's just fucking drizzling. Like, that is not it, Chief.
I'm sorry about that. It is a Sunday. It would have been nice to have a hot, sunny day to lay around and tan, but it's not going to happen. I'm just going to focus on my grind today.
I understand. I mean, there's not a day that goes by that I don't focus on my grind, so I kind of get it.
I'm not hungover, even though I feel like I should be. I did drink a decent amount last night.
I thought you'd be hungover from the food I saw you eating yesterday that included a not only a chicken strip, but also a milkshake that had Cocoa Puffs in it, I believe.
Okay.
I don't mean to jump right into it. I apologize.
How did you see that, Chris?
I believe you shared that on your stories.
I did not share the milkshake. I did share a chicken tender, that is sure. An organic, free-range chicken tender on a Saturday afternoon. It's not the end of the world, and it was not from some disgusting place like Chick-fil-A. It was a reputable location.
Don't come for Christian establishments in front of me. I will stand up for my brothers in Christ.
Somebody did tell me that you have to order the fries and the chicken from Chick-fil-A well done. That's the hack, but I don't care how hard you cook it. Chick-fil-A is a boring ass restaurant.
There's been some Chick-fil-A drama beyond
Go on.
beyond their legendary homophobia. They are also now allowing, like, I think it's like a single sauce per order or something. They're rationing the sauce.
We kind of all knew this day would come.
Which is something I have to ration the sauce as well, so I don't stunt on these haters too hard. But
well, you only have one Band of Outsiders sweater to wear, so you do have to ration that out strategically throughout the week to see how it's going to play out.
Well, when it's vintage, you know what I mean. You got to be careful. But yeah,
it can die on the line.
Another issue with failing Chick-fil-A. But so you had that, but I want to hear more about this dairy dessert that you had.
Well, that was just a little freebie gift. It was literally just what's a Cocoa Puff? That's what it's called.
Yeah.
It's a Cocoa Puff flavored milkshake. It's a novelty item that. It's not the type of thing I would ever order. It was a gift from the chef, and it was actually,
of course,
quite nice and well balanced.
I bet it was, bitch. It looked delicious. That shit looked good as hell.
This may be the best milkshake I've ever had. She liked it because it was a little on the runnier side, so the drinkability was there. And then the Cocoa Puffs, I did realize as the shake progressed, I've never purchased or asked mommy to buy me Cocoa Puffs. It's never been a cereal that I have craved for, so it didn't really get my dick hard. But the Cocoa Puff in a shake really plays with your mind visually as sort of the
milk.
It's a hillbilly boba is what it is.
Yeah. That's what I was about to say.
It felt, looked like a boba, but it crunched
But a
like
crunch is better than that nasty boba old chewing gum sensation, in my opinion.
No, I love that curious mouthfeel of boba, Chris.
No.
Much more than know, a honky crunch of some post General Mills cereal.
To be honest, I'm straight on both, but if I had to choose...
We know, Chris. We know. Your ass is eating Kashi Goleen and Penguin Puffs.
I haven't eaten that stuff in years, first of all, and it took a lot of time to wean off, and I'd like you to respect my journey of getting sober from breakfast cereal.
That's like, I gotta wean off of vitamin C. It's fucking killing me, you know? Like,
bro, breakfast cereal is for fatties only, and I'm glad that I was able to wean off. Don't do that. You know it was hard for me.
Don't come for me and Bay. We're both fatties because we do. What if you do cereal as your dessert replacement? How does that?
I like where your head's at, but unfortunately, mentally, I can only consume a cereal pre 10 a.m. I could never do it after the sun is set.
So you're telling me your ass was smoking a hog leg a day, you're smoking a QP of Cali Kush a day, off all kinds of pills, and you were not eating cereal at all hours of the night?
No, but I was.
If I'm geeked up on Pressies, I'm doing cereal for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Mainly because it's the only thing I can keep down, but also because it's a mouthfeel that never stops giving.
Unfortunately, Jason, it's quite you. I hate to break the news to you, but you get quite accustomed to that queasy feeling if you're taking enough pills every day. So food is just merely a layer to keep you from vomiting. So whether it was pizza,
so
or
when you say you get quite accustomed to, does the quite indicate that you may begin enjoying and craving that feeling of nausea?
I wouldn't go that far.
Or it's part of the rush. Maybe it lets you know it's working.
You just know it's part. That's the deal, bro. That's what you signed up for. You're gonna feel good as hell, but you're also gonna feel like you got to puke sometimes. That's just what it is, man. You know what I mean? I mean,
okay,
it's not. It's not.
It. No. I mean, it's like when I have a fine mezcal, you know.
I was about to say, it's no different than getting twisted.
If it don't burn a little bit going down, how do I know it's working?
Yes, exactly. I know that's why you keep the Fireball in your messenger bag at all times.
Fireball doesn't burn. That's the problem.
But where was this twisted meal from?
This was from local eatery, Burgers 99 on La Brea.
Were you checking in with the homies on La Brea? Did you cop some Carhartts? You can be honest.
I was checking. We were sitting there, and I was looking at the Carhartt store, which was next to Ksubi Jeans, which I had no idea that Ksubi Jeans has become.
Ksubi is back. Ksubi is back like crooked crack. It's truly
back and thriving. And for the Ksubi that I used to know was just like, oh, this is what like Australian cokeheads wear.
Ksubi that I used to know is that what's his name? Voice.
Somebody.
Some Ksubi.
Yeah, that was the Ksubi that I used to know was for Australian people who do coke.
Now it's for
wear white shoes, and now it's the
rappers.
I didn't see a white person step into that. There was Hellcat after Hellcat lining up for Ksubi Jeans. The tide has turned, and Bay was like, "What is a Hellcat?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm glad you asked." And I explained it to her. She got it now.
You said, "Let me just play you this Moneybag Yo album," and you sit there. No, I mean Ksubi has.
She's like, "Oh, because we want to support local American businesses." Okay, that's cool. I got it. But it was next door to Carhartt, and I was looking at it. I was like, "Damn, they got the Y3 store." We got the Ksubi Jeans, and then I thought the Carhartt logo was actually the Joe's Jeans logo, but she let me know that it was in fact the Carhartt C.
Bro, how dumb are you? Damn, that milkshake set you back a few years.
I don't know if dumb is the right word. How knowledgeable am I of the logos of Joe's Jeans is not really a sign of intelligence.
The thought of you confusing the Carhartt logo for the Joe's Jeans logo is more of an embarrassment for you for Joe's Jeans coming first in your mind's eye.
I don't give a shit about Carhartt or Joe's Jeans.
What are you, bro? Are you Jessica Simpson? Like, what are we talking about? Joe's Jeans? Like, I don't even understand. I mean, I understand that the logo there could be some similarities to an untrained eye.
Their iconography, it has like some little thingy. It's not
Bitch,
close.
Do not use the word iconography and Joe's Jeans in the same sentence.
Well, I mean, Joe's Jeans was popping in early 2000s. We're both old and washed, so like it's cemented into our.
So are you saying that? So you're saying that you only remember things that were popping?
A little badass Leighton Meester pull up in some Joeys, some Rockstar Joeys. You telling me it ain't shut down?
Rockstar Joey sounds like an Australian rapper.
Yeah, pull up in my Rockstar Joeys.
Joeys.
They're painted on. But yeah, I did hit the block. I was checked in. The amount of people who look like failed actors who buy clothes from Union on the weekends is pretty weird. I didn't know. There's a lot that has changed.
Did you see any homies or,
I did not see any homies. I did not see any homies at all. I was every single person on the block was like somebody who was like a TV producer for Ellen or something like that, but they have like funky Jordans or like cool like everyone had a pair of funky Nike shoes of some sort, like a very colorful blend of Air Maxes to express themselves, and they all just look like depressed, people who work in the television industry. And they're walking their fucking, they'll have pugs named like Rupert and shit.
There's nothing worse than a white boy that works at fucking, Paramount wearing Jordans. Hopping out of his Audi A6 thinking he's crispy. I hate it.
Picking out the fit to kill him on La Brea for this weekend.
There's nothing less cool than Jordans on a man of that style. It is absolutely cursed. I don't care if you play basketball in high school. I don't care if you personally know Travis Scott. You gotta fall back with that.
You gotta fall. It lets the world, like, there's people that can pull off some J's and there's people who can't, and you can kind of just tell instantly. And those who can't, they just have like a thumb sucking energy to them, like man child, big baby kind of vibe. Like, I don't want to grow up syndrome happening. It's unbecoming.
They eat Fruit Loops. They eat Fruit Loops for breakfast. That's the vibe.
Yeah. They would turn their nose up at a Kashigoline or a Penguin Puff. They wouldn't understand it. They want a milkshake for breakfast.
They make their chick take a picture of them at Kith Treats. You know what I mean? That's the kind of vibe that is, though. That really is that.
And their chick is definitely somebody that they bought off the internet.
Bought is not the right word, Jason. I don't want to. We're not going to condone human trafficking.
Sorry. Trafficked.
Yeah, exactly. Trafficked.
Maybe.
Well, I had a big afternoon yesterday as well, Jason.
But let's not get into that just quite yet, Chris. I'm not ready for the main course. I'm still picking at my plate over here, Chris.
Okay. I was going to say that I drove to Pasadena to visit friend of the show, Davide, to check out his new store, but okay.
Okay, let's get into that. I didn't know that's what you were going to cover. So you checked in on the east side. How'd you like Pasadena, Chris? Has it changed?
I've been to Pasadena. It feels like any other suburban town with like a mall vibe, but it is nice as hell. So he's in Davide's store, which is Gaia Cashmere, is in this like arcade is what they call it. It's beautiful. It feels like you're in France. Like it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Of course, there's a shitty boba place in the end that kind of ruins the whole vibe. But once you get deeper,
feels racial.
There is a family. No. It's just ugly. I'm the only thing I'm adverse to is ugliness. I only see beauty. You
see no color unless they're clashing.
Yeah, exactly. But he's got the shop, and it's across from like a old school feeling Italian eatery, and you can like kind of sit outside. It's very nice. I was like super impressed.
So you can play your backgammon, smoke your anise flavored cigar,
exactly, and
post your cashmere fit pics.
Yeah. Of
course. It looked amazing. I was bummed. I got the invite. They had a little store opening mixer thing, but we were double booked with something. I think we had to go.
Yeah, it was super
nice.
With the fam. It was nice, and I was happy to. I mean, it looks very good, and I feel like it's a good spot for him. But if they filled that with the right businesses, it could be full on like Brentwood Country Mart level.
I know. I was talking to my bro yesterday, and I was like, "Yo, we need to make our like a Y2K version of Larchmont Wine and Cheese, but for fellas like us, you know what I mean?"
Yeah, we have that already, Jason. It's called Uncle Paulie's. You should check it out.
No. That is not true. Just because they got sandwiches at fucking Ralph's too. That's not a direct comp.
Oh, okay.
But Larchmont Wine and Cheese.
Send the deck over. I'll review it.
It's a wine store, a fine bottle shop with two P's and an E, and they just happen to have 2 or 3 highly curated, curious sandwiches that are kind of made.
I believe. I haven't had a sandwich
in the old style.
I haven't had a sandwich in months, but I do believe that the Larchmont Wine and Cheese. There's more than one sandwich available. There's a full menu.
Yeah, well, it's a sandwich shop hidden in. It's like a sandwich shop pop up hidden inside of a wine store. It's not like
hidden inside the bottle shop, but there's also, it's not that hidden because there's a fucking line for the sandwiches every day of the week.
I know, but it has become that. So that's that's like our clothing line, Gone By How Long Gone, is a clothing line inside of a podcast.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
I get
it's
it
that
now.
same kind of vibe. But
okay, so where do
but there
where do
isn't
you,
a place
where,
where you can get like bomb natural wines, some cool, thoughtful ciders, shit like that. An $18 kombucha, some have a corn chips, whatever that shit, and then also some like big dog, really really good sandwiches, but they're kind of made in that style of like we got the meat one, the veggie one, and like the tuna or whatever. And it's super simple, high quality ingredients. If no substitutions. If you don't like it, get out of here, you loser. That kind of vibe.
where would the Stewart bros get this?
I mean, maybe we'll throw it in this arcade.
No, honestly, this thing it's ripe for the picking. Like you throw a monocle store in there, you put a Le Labo, you got a sandwich shop, bitch. We're printing.
No, we got to do better. We don't need no monocle bullshit.
Do you want to make money or do you want to do better? Because doing better don't make money sometimes, Jason.
I'd like something a little more eccentricity. I don't need some like Silver Lake shit. I don't need the same old stuff you can get anywhere. I don't need some Culver City curated head ass.
Yes, you
bullshit.
do,
No.
because otherwise it's not going to make any money. Your little sandwich shop is going to fail. Let me tell you that right now.
Fuck you.
I'm just telling you.
No, I have a lot of followers.
Well, I'm happy for your follower count, but I'm telling you, no, I'm being facetious. Obviously, I love niche small businesses, and if you put a pen store in there, it would do very well. But I'm saying that I just mean that in general, I think that you need a couple of those kind of corporate, like when I went to that outdoor mall in Newport, like that shit was crazy.
What's the word for that? They're called,
I don't know,
like anchor, bookend, whatever.
Well, no,
like,
but not even the anchors. I mean, there's a Nobu and a Le Labo, but then there's all these like mom and pop stores as well. So you kind of need the mix to make it appealing because the big spenders are coming in to have lunch at Nobu, and then they're going to run over to Guy and cop a cashmere like it's nothing. You need.
Don't mall-splain me.
I'm
don't
sorry, Jason, but
how-
it seems like you need it. It seems like you need it because you have, once again, Jason, you have some holes in your visibility. So I'm trying to help you out. You know what I mean? I'm trying to help you sound more educated.
Okay, so maybe I should saddle up to Sweetgreen.
Yeah.
Hitch my wagon to them. They don't have sandwiches on the menu last time I checked, right?
Good point, but I believe that
they got bread, but it's
the Sweetgreen customer, much like myself last night when I actually ordered a delicious Sweetgreen salad last night.
Yummy.
And like most customers, you opt out of the bread because you're not there for bread. You go to Sweetgreen for the carbless, delicious meal.
Yeah,
you're not trying to tack on an extra 100 calories.
Early Sweetgreen TJ, I was getting the bread because
I would get a double bread. I would get a double, but I get two
fat
pieces.
Motherfucker,
bitch.
Double bread.
Bitch, I'll put a 2-piece. It's nothing to get a 2-piece.
Oh no, but you have you now that's the old you. You would never
years. I mean, that's when Sweetgreen first opened.
Okay, have you tried the Sweetgreen focaccia though?
I have. I have.
It's not complimentary. I don't know if you can handle that.
No, I've had it before.
It'll up your price point.
I've had it before. I liked when they had the little sides going though. But anyway, I did.
You listening, Nate? Let's get those sides stepped up.
Let's get those sides
back.
We
have a few different ideas for your little business, Nate.
Yeah.
Send us a text.
I see you guys are like opening locations or whatever. Why don't you slow down and then maybe add some stuff to the menu that we suggest? I just don't want you to grow too fast, bro, because this is getting it's I don't want to see you guys like stumble on your way to the finish line. But yeah, so we hit Pasadena and then we hit Larchmont, run into friends of the show, Chris Chang on the block. We see Twin Coleman on the block. You know what I'm saying? We see Cream on the block. Cream did land a kickflip on a cruiser. Which was nice to see. Chris Chang, of course, had a coffee in hand. Was buying a baby gift as he rushed off to a shower. Tim was
world is healing.
Tim was babysitting a really cute dog and was just standing there hoping chicks would notice him. So it was a good
strategy.
It was a cool afternoon on the blocky.
Okay. This is all sounding pretty exciting. Looks like we both had some similar days.
Yeah.
Venturing to WeHo.
I mean, that's where the action is. You know what I mean? That really is where the action is. That's
where the action is, but I just couldn't stop doing my eye rolls. I'm glad that I was able to retreat back to Mother Nature, my homeland of Glendale, because I like to watch from afar, like like a caged animal in a zoo. I want to see these TikTokers, and then I want to get out. I want to have them removed from my life and my sightlines.
Oh, that's why.
This is why we have all. This is why I live in LA, baby.
Oh, I was going to say that you were a washed pussy, but that's true. We can't have it all. It's
wash pussy.
Well, I just mean you can't handle the noise, the hubble, the
I can't handle the fucking 19-year-old TikTok food bloggers.
That's basically what you want to be. So I don't understand. I don't understand what you're so mad at. Sorry, you're old, and your food blogging is pretty good, though. I gotta say.
You changed ever since you moved to WeHo.
Well, I mean, let's talk about we skipped over the Friday veggie burger activation.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you touched down back into Los Angeles, and you needed Nona TJ's home cooking, didn't you?
yeah. TJ is my Nona.
Yeah, TJ is my Nona.
No one can make the sauce like a TJ.
Yeah, no one can make the baby gem lettuce salad like Nona TJ, right?
Well, the salad was excellent, and the hazelnut inclusion was out of left field, and I love the crunch.
Yeah, hazelnut, it's a high dollar nut, and when it appears in a salad tastefully done, roasted, I hand halved each one of those hazelnuts myself, Chris.
We're gonna need the dressing recipe as well. That had a nice flavor. Yeah.
Oh, no. There's Nona used no recipe, Chris.
Oh, I thought it was maybe handwritten in the family book, and it was unfortunately under lock and key back in Puglia.
Nona TJ use a little bit of this, a little bit of that. That's no problem.
Oh shit! Oh, you reminded me of hanging out with Davide yesterday. My man was killing me.
You whisk the vinegar until it tastes good. That's it.
But so this veggie burger recipe that I found in the New York Times had 600 ingredients.
Fuck this recipe. God damn, this recipe ruined my weekend.
Jason agreed to it. You said it's got too much shit in it, and I said we don't have to do it, and you were like, no, we'll do it.
No, it was one of those things. It was just like, no, we can change the tire. We don't need to call AAA. And I was like, no, I'll do it. So yeah, the ultimate veggie burger from cursed Melissa Clark. You fucking this recipe involves. Okay, here's the ingredients: tofu, cremini mushrooms trimmed and sliced, can of kidney beans, a medium beet peeled and coarsely grated, a 3/4 of a cup of tamari almonds or cashews, which are very hard to find, panko breadcrumbs, cotija cheese or queso blanco, eggs, mayonnaise. Raw eggs and mayonnaise go into this veggie burger patty. Scallions, garlic cloves, paprika, tempeh, and cooked brown rice. So to even get to the point where you begin making the veggie burger, you're like 2 hours of labor in. And also, like, I spent like $58 at Whole Foods buying all the ingredients to make 4 veggie burger patties that tasted like some IKEA shit. But I had to know for myself.
I actually thought it tasted good. I don't think it's worth the effort, but it tasted good. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like it was you did all that and then it was bad. It was good.
Okay.
It just wasn't like exceptional, which is an issue.
Oh, it was an issue, but it was fun to make. I liked making it because it made me feel like I was doing something in the kitchen that I had fully never done before. It was just like it was all completely foreign. The whole thing, just like slopping, like just cracking raw eggs into a food processor and whipping them up with some like mayonnaise and tofu. I'm like, this is going to be a burger, but it did work.
I like pushing you. I mean, I'm pushing you into new culinary areas, and I think that should be something that is rewarded, as opposed to talked down upon. But again, I think,
but there was a real star of the dish, which was our Martin's potato rolls. Our heads on the East Coast are familiar with this.
Yeah, when I came up with this burger activation, I said I would be in charge of buns and chips, and Jason said I need Martin's potato rolls, and I said okay, not knowing what I was agreeing to. Then finding out they're exclusively on the East Coast. So Jason thought I would simp out and buy a 4-pack and just throw them in my LL Bean tote and take them on the plane.
So buying an ingredient for the meal is simping out? I don't know about that, Chris. Or do you mean like for me, hopping on the plane with a food product?
Hopping on the plane with food products. It's crazy.
Especially a soft one that's delicate, fragile, that needs to be babied. You can't just chuck it in like one of your longboard skateboards or something. It's
exactly.
Require some pampering.
When I bring my fold up lime on the plane, it fits nicely in the overhead. But yeah, so I hit martinspotatorolls.com and found out that you could of course buy them, but it's only by the case. So I did cop the case. Jason now is the proud owner of 40 potato rolls, or 44. And Unfortunately, the shipping was more than the rolls.
That makes sense, because you have to protect the rolls.
Now, but Jason, now that I look at this, I actually spent more on this activation than you did.
Well, we haven't factored, we talked about this on the last episode, but my sweat equity, Chris, can we put a price on that?
No. We do not we don't put in sweat equity into this because I spent 40 on buns and then another 40 on chips. I'm looking at 80 plus a natural wine. We're looking at 120. We're looking at 120.
Chris Black spent 40 on buns with a torn ACL. You guys could never.
When Drake said I played 48 minutes with a torn meniscus, I felt that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I felt that.
I bought 48 buns on a torn meniscus. They were hand delivered and drop shipped via FedEx.com to them Jeans' house.
The fact that they use Premier Shipping Service FedEx makes me feel good. Like they don't throw it in the USPS and just leave it to chance. You know what I mean?
It is thought out. It's well considered.
It's nice they do that. It's well considered. But overall, I said the veggie burger was good. I think that we were lacking a few toppings. Was that maybe the issue? We didn't have like tomato, onion, that whole thing.
Well, I left. I don't care about that because I know that you would just remove the tomato slice off of there.
Actually, Jason, I hate to tell you this, buddy, but when I'm eating my Big Macro from M Cafe, I leave the tomato stays on.
Tomato stays on. Wow. Okay.
A single slice. When they do more than one, it's absolutely out of control. One slice, it does give it adds some juiciness and a little bit of flavor, because the thing is, I like the tomato flavor. I don't love the texture.
Do you? What's your favorite kind of tomato though? Do you like a cherry tomato? Do you like a big slice of a big?
Oh no, cherry tomato. No, cherry tomato. Put it in the bin. I'll eat an entire salad and put all those to the side like a child.
What's your beef with cherry tomato? They're the most consistently
disgusting
delicious.
mouthfeel. Disgusting mouthfeel. It's like a grape. It's disgusting.
Grape is good.
Grape is disgusting. I would never eat a grape. I'll never eat a cherry tomato. Absolutely cursed.
What's wrong with you?
The skin. Oh,
what about a cherry? You like a cherry?
No,
like a nice
gross.
Rainier cherry
absolutely
in the summertime?
Not. Absolutely not. No.
What the hell's wrong with you?
No, I don't care that you can tie. I don't care that you can tie the stem with your tongue. Okay.
Hoe is life. No, I look good and I suck good. Yeah, but. You need to speak with your analyst about your issue with small fruits and vegetables that are spherical in nature. There's something going on there. I don't know if the childhood trauma that you've been repressing is being triggered, but a cherry tomato is the most consistently delicious tomato
There's
out
no
in
way.
the game.
There's no way.
A cherry is delicious.
Keep it out of.
Grapes are amazing. That's how we make natty, bro. Come on.
I don't like natty. I don't like grapes. Cherry tomatoes have ruined so many simple rocket and Parmesan salads in my life at Gemma at the Bowery Hotel that I've had to. I say hold the tomatoes and they can't help themselves.
What you've gone through is amazing. What you've had to put up with.
It's crazy, and I'm happy to just still be standing here. I'm sitting right now, but you know what I mean. I'm still here to be able to podcast with you under these insane conditions.
So tomato is not your beef necessarily. It is the cherry size is what scares you.
No, I hate the taste. I hate the pop.
A cherry tomato tastes like a tomato, just to let you know.
No, it doesn't. It changes. The small size. Maybe it's my mind playing tricks on me, King.
Okay, and you also don't like boba, right?
Boba's fine, but I would never order it. Like, it's fine, but I don't. Okay. If I want,
I'm just wondering if the pop. I'm just trying to trace the etymology of your disorder.
No, I don't even fuck with Gushers. If we're being 100.
So you might get a curious fright when your food pop on you, but you'll do you like caviar, right?
I don't love caviar. I'll eat it, but I don't love it.
You don't like the popping of like a salmon fish roe.
I hate. Yeah, I'm not a caper guy, a roe guy. I'm all set on all that stuff.
Okay, I actually am not a roe guy either, unless it's caviar or.
I'm a big fan of photographer. I'm a big fan of photographer Roe Etheridge. But that's about it.
That's a start.
That's about it. That's as far as I'm going to go. That's as far as I'm going to go in the Roe verse, except Roe verse Wade, I guess. But I'm not really. Yeah, I'm just not. I'm just not.
Roe verse Black, more like it.
I'm just not interested in anything like that. But a burger topping, I feel like I've come around to the classic toppings of a lettuce, tomato, a little bit of raw onion. Hopefully an avocado has made the cut as well.
Avocado on the burger is tough. It turns things real slippity slidily real fast.
I would prefer it. I would prefer if it was mashed up a little bit and considered more like a spread on an avocado toast.
No, I agree with you on that one.
Then
it becomes the glue that binds and keeps it all together.
And shout out to my family at Jimmy's John, who who has a nice avo spread for their submarines.
Shout out to my family at Togo's. You guys also have a nice avocado spread before any of the haters were using avocado spreads.
That's true. And I believe an avocado spread is literally them just mixing like water with avocados to make it as cheap as possible. You know what I mean? But I still accept it. It still is good. And it does. I know what you mean. It doesn't pop out of the side of the sandwich. It doesn't.
Avocado product, toilet water.
Yeah. Oil.
That's it. And oil.
Yeah, olive oil substitute. It's like not actual olive oil. I also, though, this morning I woke up and I was able to catch Olivia Rodrigo on SNL. And let me tell you something, Jason.
You talking about O-Rod?
O-Rod, Big O, Maybach O might have been the best musical performance of the year. Like her voice is insane. I didn't know she could sing like that.
I did not watch it. I heard her first original song, obviously, and it was impressive. And then she has the new song where everyone likes to post Petra Collins photos of her.
Well, it's Paramore. It sounds like Paramore.
Yeah, and I was never a big Paramore guy. I'm not anti. I'm
not even talking about but the songs themselves. I'm not even talking about. I think her vocal,
but her onstage performance,
performance was truly like, oh, you got it. Like you're killing.
Like her ability to sing, just out of the core,
her ability to sing live is very like it's Miley levels.
And she's not doing any like choreographed dancing or anything like that, right?
No, that's the thing. She's just like a fake rocker. You know what I mean? Like, well, for a driver's license, she's like pouty, chick sitting on the piano, and then for the fake Paramore song, fake Hey Monday song, it's just kind of like rocker. And the songwriter guy Dan, who was in that band as Tall as Lions, is playing bass for that one with a full band, of course. And I like it. She's got the female backing band, which I'm a big fan of, drummer and guitar player.
Yeah, it's tough out here for my fellas out here in the backing bands. Nobody wants us anymore.
Don't worry. If you dyed your hair black and got a few more tattoos, you could join MGK. You could do it. the kid Leroy probably needs a bass player, Jason.
Also, sorry to all the Kid Leroy fans out there. I was making fun of him last episode, and a lot of people were upset. And they think that he's very good, and I shouldn't have been so mean to him.
I did something even worse. I misidentified him to someone as Lil Huddy because I got them confused, and I feel very bad about that.
You love HUD.
I'm a HUD guy. HUD. Yeah, I'm a Huddy. But yeah, she was great, and I mean Keegan Michael Key, of course, is not funny. But
I would have rather had another round of Elon.
I mean, I'm with you, but yeah, it's something to consider. I would watch the performance, and please check in with me and let me know.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, I'll watch it this evening when I'm spliffed up.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you my full report. Don't worry, bro.
Good.
And I won't be fast forwarding the musical performance as I usually do.
Like I said, I'm not a Rodrigo stan, but she's got 2 slaps and an incredible live performance. So I'm making my way to standum.
Yeah, I mean, she demands attention at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't want to, we have to look.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's
because the face and the future of music is changing before our very eyes.
Wow, when you put it that way, Jason, the gravity is palpable.
Yeah. No Bob. What's his name? Lifshitz?
Left sets.
No left sets.
Last night we did watch the first 3 episodes of the Halston Netflix thing, and it is very good. Highly recommended.
Bro, inject the Halston docuseries.
Like him
into
getting
my veins, Queen.
him just bottoming in an alleyway doing poppers. I mean, it's got everything.
There's a lot of Ewan McGregor is fucking in this movie. There's a lot of fucking
Ewan McGregor. It's honestly very good. I'm like super into it, and like I know this because this is how it usually works, which I like. There's a book, then there's a documentary, and then there's the fictional. You know what I mean? Then there's the fictionalized version.
Yeah, you make a meal of it.
Yeah,
you squeeze out all the juice out of that cherry tomato.
But also that Rebecca Diane is playing Elsa Peretti, who just died. So I think people have more knowledge of her than they ever have before. You know what I mean? Because she's
all of us in the fashion community have had Elsa on the brain this last few months.
Yeah, Jason, Elsa Peretti's you're thinking of Elsa from that movie.
Elsa Peretti.
But yeah, so anyway, highly recommended.
So yeah, R.I.P. Chelsea Peretti. You killed it.
Chelsea Peretti.
Yeah, so yeah. Halston, I was definitely, thank God. I just needed some bad TV like that. I mean, it's not bad, but, I just needed something to sink my teeth into. I need some, just someone being cunty on Netflix for 6 to 8 episodes.
When you break
Chain smoking.
When you bust in, he's literally smoking a cigarette 99% of the program. Like when he goes to
It had TJ Feenan.
He goes to the perfumery to create his perfume, and he's smoking inside of the place where they make perfume. I'm like, there's no way. Even in the 80s, they're not allowing that. Like it's truly
rule number 1 of perfumiers. It's like, come on, Halston.
You can't blast.
I thought you were really about this shit.
You can't do that. But yeah, it's great. I would highly recommend it. But the reason I was able to relax and watch that last night, Jason, are you ready? I mean, are you ready to talk?
Thank you for burying the lead
About I did head to my favorite suburb, Burbank, to link with Pretty Ricky, Pickle Rick, a.k.a. Big Rick with the thumbs.
Big Rick with the thumbs. Do you think he's listening to this podcast yet?
Definitely not. No.
Okay.
But he did say that 6 people from the show had come to see
That's
him.
rounding down too, probably. I feel like.
Well, I think people have upcoming appointments. You know what I mean?
Got it. So in the last week, he's pretty much seen someone from the pod every single day.
Exactly. But much like my back, shoulders, and lower half needed that same attention that Carlos Santana's blessed hands have from years of playing guitar, shares rotator cuffs from the years of dancing, and now Chris Black from the years of podcasting. It's a very similar thing. But Jason, you weren't lying. This man fucked me up, bro. And
thank God.
It was long enough where I had to take a bathroom break for the first time in massage history for me.
Damn, I didn't even do that.
I mean, I'm hydrating. I'm hydrating more than you probably on a daily basis.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He took one look at you and he was like, "Oh, Gallon boys."
He did make an interesting. He made an interesting because he kept comparing us while he was touching me, which I liked. He was like, "Yeah, he's much taller than you, but you're more muscular than he is." Which I did like. I did like that. I did like that.
Ricky fucking played me like that?
Ricky did play you like that. And I said, thank you for noticing that, Rick. I am Richard. Actually, I started calling him Richard after that.
Ugh. I'm sick to my stomach.
When Big Dick had his thumbs in me, it was not a game.
So you're not making that up. He said TJ is taller, but you are more muscular?
I think he said thinner, but I'm more muscular. But he also said you were taller.
Okay. Well.
And I'm like, yes, I know he's taller, and I know more.
That helps.
But thank you for that, Rick.
Well, don't worry. Next time I see Rick, I've been beasting at Equinox, and it's going to be over for you.
I know your ankles are going to be a little bigger. Congratulations on that, Jason.
I'm focusing only on my little chicken legs right now.
You're like the guy from MTV Real Life that got the calf implants. True Life, MTV True Life. My calves are too small.
Don't come from my juicy calves, Chris. You jealous as fuck.
If those calves came on a plate and it was listed as juicy on the menu, I would be sending it back. So we got a problem there. But Rick,
they're free range.
They're definitely free range, but
hormone free. Sorry, go ahead.
Rick fucked me up, and I had a lot of interesting issues with my rotator cuffs.
Okay, what do you think that's from? Your tennis, your bad tennis form, or what could it be?
I think it's honestly, I think it's just like weightlifting and shit. I think it's just like mobility combined with weightlifting. But he
it's all of your weightlifting.
I didn't let out any screams, but there was a lot more audible communication and breathing in this session than a normal massage.
Okay, so no screams, but were there some like moans at least?
Oh yeah,
okay.
oh yeah, definitely. I mean, some of the stuff he was doing to my neck was white hot pain, like the most pain I've ever felt during a massage with his thumbs in my neck.
You say it like it's a bad thing, you fucking slut.
It was amazing. And I did, though, when I did stand up to leave, he was like, "You might feel like you're high." Mm-hmm. And I said, "Rick, I do." And I understood now when you said like I went to the wrong car. Mm-hmm. That is definitely the energy. Like having to drive back from Burbank, I was at risk.
Yeah. I literally had to turn the music off and put my phone down, and I was like, I just have to like drive in silence and concentrate on this like 6-minute drive home.
That's exactly what I did. No music. It reminded me actually of when I did that underwater workout in Topanga. Mm-hmm. Like I felt so crazy afterwards from all the breathing and shit and like holding my breath that I had to just keep the music off. Right.
You had to it takes something as extreme and severe as Rick working his magic hands into you, or like working out underwater with like your fight or flight reflex of going into survival mode to literally not drown. it takes extremes of that nature to get you to put the phone down and reduce the screen
for me to turn off the Joe Budden podcast on a Saturday afternoon. It's going to have to be a life or death kind of situation.
Some shit has changed.
But yeah, I mean,
yeah, Chris different now. Okay, so that's good. I'm glad that all of this went down. I'm glad you had a satisfactory experience. Did he do the little side hip popping thing?
Yes, he did, and it did work. And it's like, but also like he's one of those guys he's going absolutely hammer on my fucking shoulders. He's like, here, and then goes harder here. You know what I mean? It's like it's like he's discovering it and sharing that with me at the same time.
Yeah, I was talking about that, like, because some people, they want like pure silence in a masseuse, and some people like the communication of it, because especially if it's a painful one, I think you kind of need to be communicative like that, because some of those moves are really so painful that if it comes as a surprise to you,
it might be bad.
It could be like, all right, we're done. You could be offended or put off by something like that. So I think when you're dealing with something that serious or that much, force happening, you have to be communicative, or else it's going to be like a fucked up thing.
I do feel like pretty beat down today. I'm definitely sore. But
so you said he did the rotator cuff armpit move. That was your
the
armpit, your piece de resistance.
Well, the armpit move is something I've seen many times in my little videos on YouTube, my crack addict videos. And when they shove the two fingers into the armpit and really start moving that arm around like it's a fucking, like you're basically, it's like you're getting an oil change,
Right. So that's a move that you had seen on your YouTube videos. So you were excited, you were hyped up. It's like,
yes,
I'm at Contramar and I'm finally going to get the tuna tostada. This is so crazy. It was like that
exactly,
for you.
Yes, exactly. I've seen this. It's like going to see the band and they save they save the single for the encore. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was honestly, it was great, man. I love the guy. I thought the experience was good. It was definitely the most painful and intense massage I've ever had, and that's something I've been searching for.
Well, Chris, he doesn't do massage. He's a healer.
It's healing. It's a healing. And he said that to me.
It's healing is what it is.
He appreciated your energy. He told me that. He's like, he's got great energy. And I'm like, good, because, he's hitched his wagon to me, and his big energy needs to bring me some fucking cash. You know what I mean? And Rick understood.
Jason has great energy. Good.
Yeah, that's my response. What else do you say to that?
Yeah.
But yeah, and then afterwards, once I made it home and was obviously hydrating and enjoying a Sweetgreen salad, I've also, I don't know if I told you this, but our friends at Recess sent me this new magnesium sparkling water, like a relaxation sparkling water. No,
they ain't my friends.
No CBD. And it also came with a magnesium, a relaxation powder trio. There's one that's non-flavored that I dumped into my sparkling water and then chased for Advil lower back and muscle.
Ooh.
So let me tell you what, I was feeling looser than Houston after those poppers.
So magnesium, 4 Advils. That is your cucked oxy now. That is your anti-drug.
Unfortunately, that's 10 oxy and 3 soma and a quarter bar. It's unfortunately that's where we're at.
I mean, it works. I mean, you pair that with the physical body high that you receive from Ricky. Mm-hmm. Then it's not nothing.
It's not nothing. Compare, and also
that's your methadone.
Also with the miso dressing from Sweetgreen. I mean, let's not forget that. I mean, it's literally a fucking body party.
Not everyone talks about the healing properties of Sweetgreen's miso dressing.
It's something that I feel is quite overlooked, and I'm here for some representation for the Sweetgreen miso community.
People have known for centuries the healing and anti-inflammatory properties of miso and turmeric as it pertains to our dressings, spreads, and dips.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm feeling a little funny today, but nothing too bad. You know what I mean? Nothing too bad. I mean, I did. Mm-hmm. I did see last night, and this did give me nightmares, that the Parsons School is honoring Travis Scott for his contributions to design, and that did give me some nightmares. But I think the Recess magnesium powder helped me power through that.
What has Travis Scott designed?
Well, I mean, him himself, nothing, but he did. Let's not forget he gave the world a Chicken McNugget pillow.
Yeah, that is true. He did. I'm sure
He also
whoever designed that, whoever's idea that was, give me a DM, come on the pod, let's talk about it. Let's blow this NDA way open.
Let's not forget he gave us Nikes with an upside down check.
That's fucked up. He should not. That's going to sully the good name of Parsons. Don't you agree?
It's insane, actually. But I mean, again, it's just a clout chase. Even colleges and universities are chasing clout now.
Yeah, they should reduce their tuition fees after that bullshit. I'm not paying full price.
I ain't paying full price for your little education anymore.
Yeah, fuck Travis. Suck my dick, Travis Scott. You suck at design. You probably don't even have a Wacom tablet. Motherfucker.
He don't know what a Wacom is. He had no idea. He thinks Wacom is a new Ferrari.
Wacom truck.
I pull up in the Wacom truck. They already know who it is.
I finally hit the tennis ball for the first time in months yesterday.
That's right. And I'm speaking. I mean, that's a great transition from Rick's thumbs to Jason's knee to Jason's arm, his new Yonex, and the Glendale Community College courts.
Yeah, my. It was after I went in to see Rick, telling him that I have a fucked up knee. He then did a total body blah blah blah, as you know, and I now have tennis elbow, even though I haven't played tennis in 2 months. Something about the way he worked my nerves and like some shit, but like my serving arm, it feels like whatever pain I had going on in my knee like moved to that elbow now.
Jason, I'm starting to see a theme here, and I think it is that you're bitch made.
Well, I mean, it's fine. Like, I'm able to operate through the world, and I don't think it'll last forever. I'm definitely massaging it. I'm rubbing my weed sport on it, and it'll be fine. But it was just more so interesting of how I have like the most severe case of tennis elbow I've ever had in my life. And I haven't played tennis in 2 months. Just
no, that makes sense. I think that muscle's probably weakened. That's
just a twisted anecdote. But no, I mean the next day after Rick touched me, my elbow was on fire, hurting. I think he just twerkulated something. He struck hard. A nerve literally, and then. But also, people say that like the pain in your body will move around.
Yeah,
it's an elusive demon that you're always kind of constantly chasing. So if you have like a stress, anxiety, lower back pain, and you go and get that rubbed out, and the next day it's going to be hurting in your shoulder. It's going to move around like a ghoul or a demon. So maybe that's what's going on.
How did it feel? Did you get a little sweat going?
I got a sweat going. I just hit some balls for an hour. There was a couple pros, just kind of doing a little training here and there. Some of the college kids were working on their serves, but I mean, for the first time and since I can remember, I like warmed up and like jogged around the court for like 15 minutes, did some sideways stepping, some backwards jogging, like just to even
nothing I love more than seeing fucking TJ jog. It's truly it's like what Vine comedy is. You know what I mean? It's like you only need 6 seconds, but you're gonna fucking laugh.
Yeah, there's something to be said about the fact that I'm a better jogger. My form looks better when I'm running backwards than forwards. I don't know. It's like that. Remember that viral video of the girl who could only walk backwards, and then they found out she was faking it. It's kind of like that. Like, oh, TJ can really cook backwards. But I used to hike Griffith Observatory backwards just when I was really on my Grizzly back in the day. But
we need to bring that. Maybe we should bring that back for the summer.
Hiking with the lads.
Yeah, it was fun, man. It's a good workout. It's good. You get sweaty. It's nice. It's like fun. It's different.
It's good. It's good because it's like a foreign thing to where you're like, oh, I just like your ass is running whatever 6 miles a day, so you're like, oh, we're gonna go hike for a mile and a half. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. But even if you're just walking casually and your body's not used to that movement, it can be a sweaty situation.
And I did bring my District Vision Solomon, spikes that I'm ready to get dusty.
Oh, great. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I have my walking poles that I got.
God damn it.
My REI coupon made it so I really couldn't resist.
Was this featured on Blackbird Spy Plane, or is this just a TJ? Is this just a TJ thing? I don't know.
Yeah, these are TJ's top sticks picks on Blackbird Spy Plane. I tested my 10 favorite walking pole. What are they called? Trekking poles?
Trekking poles, yeah.
Yeah. Looked like a damn trekking pole. Anyway,
talking about you getting back on the motherfucking court.
Yes. So I mean, just for me to be able to jog around for 15 minutes, sideways and backwards and front ways, was felt like a very large victory where walking was a little tough for me there for a while. So that was great. I think I'm definitely still not ready to go up against a titan like you, but we're on the road to recovery. I'm feeling good about it. I just hit a ball against the wall for an hour. It was actually a great workout. Heart was on fleek.
No, but that's good. I mean, I think getting out there, you're back in the gym. Honestly, it's great to see it, and I can't wait to absolutely run your ass into the ground when you're ready. Because as you know, I obviously take no days off, and my body, because it's bionic in ways, does not get injured in the same way that yours does. So, but maybe
I've actually been. It's weird. Like for the first time since I can remember, I have gotten to the point where I'm like excited to work out again, and it's not.
Yeah, that's good.
It's not like a chore or a hassle or something that I need to do. It's something that I actually want to do, and I think it's because now that Equinox is back up and there's the sauna, and I can go and I can get my Keels shower again. I've been so
you can get jerked off by a stranger. This is great for you.
They don't. I do the jerking first and foremost. But it's like, I can go, and also like the separation.
Yeah, it's
like leaving your house. Like I just love leaving my house, going to a place, working out for a couple hours, hitting the sauna, having a shower. Like looking at some uncircumcised strangers' dicks. Making small talk with some random guy. Like, oh, you like fucking F1 racing? All right, cool. You like whatever frogs? Just all of that. I'm like, wow, this is like normalcy is coming back, and it feels good to shower offsite and come back home. All this stuff, I'm loving it.
No, it's great. Yeah, bro, you're telling me. I mean, I've been back in the gym for a while, but it was, they had all these. You had to book a time and shit. All that's out the window now too.
Yeah, the Earth Bar is almost going to be open. They have signs saying it's almost open.
You just show up. You fucking use your blender bottle to put the pre-workout in. You suck it down and you head in and you fucking put those weights up.
Maybe that's going to be our next product collab.
A blender bottle.
No. Pre-workout. We need to make a proprietary pre-workout formula.
This is actually a great idea. I agree. I feel like unfortunately this might require like science.
No, I think all we have to do is collab with one of our favorite. So like if there's some place called like Fuck Labs or like Nitro Circus.
Fuck Labs. Nitro Circus was a TV show on MTV.
I mean, well, the Nitro Circus aesthetic is a brand that I'm going to be hunting for. But if there's not a I don't think there's a pre-workout or supplement company currently existing called Fuck Labs. So we need to patent that. Goners out there, somebody out there, buy the domain. If we have to spell it with 2 Ks or something funky like that, that's fine. That's fine. And then we will develop our own proprietary blend of. It's not illegal what's in here, but it's it's currently under FDA investigation.
That's pushing
kind of part of what Fuck Labs does.
Fuck Labs is not approved by the FDA. I believe that Joe Biden is actually trying to put the kibosh on it, but we have people on the inside, on the ground floor in Washington, lobbying for us. But I was thinking I could actually bang LeBron's line. I use Ladder pre-workout, so we could get Gone Ladder.
Okay, wow, we're not reigning champ, bro. That's the reigning champ of fucking supplements,
bro. It hits pretty hard. First of all, you don't even use a pre-workout because all you're doing is stretching. So let's talk to somebody who actually lifts.
My pre-workout is American coffee that is made in Ethiopia. Okay, bro, a cup of black coffee and some tap water. That's the only pre-workout I need. Anything else, and you're a fucking roid freak.
Look, I'm days away from roiding, so don't even bring that up around me. We could be in deep trouble.
Don't. It's a slippery slope.
No, I would never. I would never. I know. I just it's a bridge too far. But I've always wanted to hang with those guys at the gym that wear fanny packs and have needles in them.
Yeah, luckily I like more of the Equinox style, kind of slim, svelte body shape. I'm not trying to get all yoked like you are, Chris.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get yoked, but I wouldn't mind being a little yoked. I mean, I just once I get my my vision surgery. and then I get a big neck. I just want to look a little.
You're gonna get your little LASIK? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, once I get LASIK and I just look mad all the time and I'm ready to beat ass. That's kind of like I don't
know. The glasses are kind of necessary for your look now, similar to my beard. Like I can't ever shave the beard because I'll look like Joey Ramone, and you can't ever lose the glasses because whatever's going to happen ain't going to be good.
Don't say that. I have to lose. I'm tired of the tyranny of glasses. I want to wake up and see the world in full color.
Well, you've been Parker pilled. There's no escaping the clutches of Mr. Warby. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Also, I could finally, never hear about Warby again except from you trolling me. That would be nice. Also, I would never get where are those glasses from. Oh my God. And then have to explain. And then people go try to buy them and they don't make them anymore. So it'd be
like,
nice.
I went to the Cutler and Gross store that's across the street from the Real, and they didn't have this SKU. Can you help me? And you're like, bro, no, I can't.
Yeah, literally. What is the style name? Like what? Like use Google, bitch. I don't know. Like I don't even know the style name. Like for all I know, they're called the Chris Black.
Damn, it sounds like you need some Fuck Labs Gone formula more than anyone.
Fuck Labs. FUKK Labs LABZ. It's a movie.
Yeah, the first pre-workout product is it's gonna be called Katrina. Because what it does it's gonna flood the gym with sweat and tears and blood.
Fuck Labs presents Katrina.
My apologies to those who have suffered from the tragedies of Katrina. I'm sorry.
Damn, the next one's Hurricane Sandy. We're coming in. We're flooding downtown.
Fuck Labs, Katrina. Okay, whoever's listening right now, please Photoshop. It has to be one of those plastic containers that's like
so
8 gallons. You know what I mean? Like when you get like the Vega powder that's
the creatine size,
28 inches tall. You could fit a Thanksgiving turkey inside of it. We need that, and it has to be Fuck Labs Katrina.
Fuck Labs Katrina. Oh shit!
What is the flavor? What's the?
So good.
It has to be.
It's got to be bad. It's got to be gross, like extra gross, like because none of those taste good. So it's like tropical punch ain't going to taste good anyway. So you might as well just make it.
Yeah, it's always like watermelon, tropical punch, blue raspberry, like the nastiest, like Slurpee flavors. We have to go.
It could be whole milk flavored.
No, that's too. No, we need to go like it has to be like the hot, like a red hot, like a spicy cinnamon, like a fireball flavor, maybe.
Oh, I thought you were saying Mike and Ike, but yeah,
it has to burn when it goes down. It won't be pleasant. Not unlike what we were talking about earlier with the mezcal. It has to burn to know.
I was going to say maybe this is finally our time to collaborate with Randy and George on some Casamigos flavored pre-workout.
Yeah, we might have to hit up the Dos Hombres brand instead. The two guys from Breaking Bad who did their fake their fake Casamigos brand that I have to drive by this liquor store on Barham in the Universal City where they did a full campaign, full street campaign.
Unfortunately, I bet Dos Hombres sells better than we want it to.
I like to think that it's failing. I don't think it's clearly like the Skechers version of Casamigos.
Jason, but there's a lot of Skechers. There's a lot of Skechers versions in this world that would cop because they love that program.
No, actually, Skechers is probably like the second or third biggest shoe brand in the world. Now that I say that,
100%. But this is a good idea. So, Fuck Labs, Katrina, pre-workout coming soon.
Yeah, that's right.
Get ready.
There's no scooper. You got to use your bare hands. Eat it like a wolf. Eat it like a wolf scooper. Tearing open a vulture or something like that.
I mean, to be fair, a scooper is not sustainable. It's too much plastic. Like we can't do that. Like even though this seems like an irreverent product, we're obviously upcycling. We're fully sustainable by 2025.
If these hands are good enough for my 400-pound kettlebells, they're good enough to scoop some Katrina into your fucking mouth.
If this idea does not get us both down to Austin to be on Joe Rogan's podcast, I don't know what will.
Guys, I've been trying the Katrina. I love it. It's bonkers, dude. It's bonkers what it's doing to my gains.
I can't wait till we're able to take out Instagram ads with a 10-second Joe Rogan clip, like the So Right thing for your psoas muscle. That's what
This episode of Joe Rogan's podcast is brought to you by Fuck Labs with 2Ks. I've been digging their new shit, Katrina. I mean, bro, the bottom of my home gym is on that wet. It is puddles of sweat and the toxins, you know what I mean? God. My eye did fall out of the socket, and I am going through an eye thing right now, yes.
This is the best day we've ever had. I mean, this is honestly, if we could get sold in the Joe Rogan store, what's it called?
On it?
Can you imagine Fuck Labs Katrina pre-workout right next to a 300-pound gorilla face kettlebell? It's just so
I mean,
sick.
that is, that feels right at home. But what I want to see it on the shelf at Whole Foods next to like all these nice, beautiful like Vega matcha cocoa crispy creamsicle protein hemp powder.
You want us to be the outlier, for the real men.
Yeah, I want to stick out like a sore thumb. Like a sore
a thumb a thumb that is sore because you were lifting so much fucking weight and you accidentally dropped a plate on it because the Katrina had you so lit.
I dropped a 45 on my foot. I didn't even feel it thanks to Fuck Labs Katrina. Felt like a fucking butterfly landing on my nose.
Oh God. Okay, we gotta
I'm badly bruised and bleeding.
We gotta go.
Another great episode.
I gotta go get a smoothie. Love you, Jason. Fuck Labs coming soon. Listen to the podcast as we get some great guests coming up, actually.
Yeah, this is actually a big week. We're doing boom boom. Do we have an extra episode this week? Bonus content or no?
No bonus. It's just our recording schedule is a little different. But yeah, so so it's good stuff to look forward to. I'm very excited. An author and musician, and then an auteur and director, both popping right now. You've read about them a lot in the newspapers and the blogs. We'll talk to them this week, and you guys can listen. And that's it, really.
Sick. Okay.
Sick. Thanks, Jason. I will talk to you soon. Okay.
Bye.
Bye.